All right, here we go. This is my first show, but hear me out though. I didn't think this would be my first show, but the events of today made this my first show. I had no choice but for this to be my first show. I am utterly appalled, shocked, saddened, angered by what has occurred today. Charlie Kirk was killed in broad daylight on a college campus for speaking his mind. That's it. And by the way, according to the Constitution, that's a God given right in this country. Let's start there. And no matter what you thought of him, because I saw Charlie Kirk. I didn't agree with everything that he said, but I admired him for what he's done and for him to go ahead and create this grassroots movement for his belief is basically the foundations of the United States of America. And he's gunned down today for what? I am absolutely appalled. I can't even begin to even tell anybody. Like, this isn't about black or white. This isn't about Democrats or Republicans. This is about humanity. And the fact that this young man was taken so soon. He was born in 1993. Hello? He was only 31. Whatever this was, everybody's speculating or whatever it is, but I'm telling you that they're trying, I don't know who they is, but whatever side is against humanity, whatever side is against Americans being Americans, whether you agree with their politics or not, this is about snuffing out the life of a 31-year-old guy with a wife and two little babies, and you wipe him out because you don't like the way he speaks, or maybe this assassination is to start some sort of civil war. And I'm going to tell you right now, America, be smarter than this. Do not allow, do not allow whatever forces are at play to win. You know I've been looking at social media since this happened, 3 o'clock my time, and watching people celebrate this man dying, watching any human celebrate the death of another human being is mortifying and gut wrenching. How, like, I don't even know what to say. What's next, America? What's next? You can't deny that assassination actually happened because the video is all over the place. It's a shame the way they killed him like that. And it's also interesting that it's happening on September 10th. And for that generation, the kids born in the late 80s, early 90s, this is your Martin Luther King. For us, it was 9/11. But this is your 9/11, okay? For the first time in your life, you're experiencing trauma in the United States. And this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. Killing somebody that was well known, that was either liked or not liked, doesn't even matter at this point. Doesn't even matter. And whatever agenda is at play, please, Americans, do not fall for this bullshit. Do not fall for this. We are better than this. We are smarter than this. Do not fall for this. Charlie would have wanted better. He would have wanted better. And he's going to get better in his name. You are not going to make him this martyr so that everybody goes crazy. It's not going to happen. But people are going to be in their feelings, and they should be. Because what the this isn't about race. This isn't about political affiliations. This is about not just America, but on a global stage to make you be afraid of talking out, about talking about your beliefs, about freedom of speech. And while they assassinated Charlie Kirk today, you will not assassinate our Constitution. You will not assassinate our freedom of speech, our freedom of assembly. You will not. Freedom of religion. You will not. I just, and I have my sunglasses on. I'm sure the fact this is my first show and I have my sunglasses on, I'm in mourning. Not just for Charlie Kirk and for his family, for his wife Erica, and for his 2 children, but for the Constitution. I am in mourning. And you should be too. And those laughing about it and everything else should be the first ones that go, oh my God, I don't understand why such and such happened. This is crazy. But meanwhile, I want you to go back in your TikTok feed and remember how you were laughing about this shit. This is greater than what you think. Charlie, I don't even know what to say. You know, I put off this show for such a long time. I really didn't know what I was going to say or how I wanted to say it. And so I kept putting it off. I was supposed to put the show on in April. It's September. It's September. And it had to take the death of a 31-year-old man for me to get up here and speak. I want to reiterate again, America, do not fall for this bullshit. Whatever it is, do not fall for it. I don't even know who they is. People are saying the left. People are saying, that this was orchestrated, that this is whatever. Listen, it doesn't matter. What you need to understand is that your God-given rights are being stripped from you. Now, people want to throw Trump in this or whatever else. This is beyond him, to be honest with you. But he does play a role, in not in Charlie's assassination, but in what comes after this. And I believe that in Charlie's name, that this man, that our president, will also become a different man after this. It's shocking. It's traumatizing on every level. I just don't know what to say. I'm sorry for all these short pauses, and I just don't know. I just don't know what to say. How dare people, whoever these people may be, because this person did not act alone. The way that that person shot him as he was talking about violence, mass shootings, that you clipped him in his neck. You can't tell me that that wasn't a message. And for everybody else that's afraid, I've been watching the news, afraid to talk, need security. I see legislators are asking for protection and security because of this. I don't blame you. I really don't. But I will tell you this. If anybody that was a part of this agenda of Charlie Kirk's assassination thinks that this is going to shut any of us up, it's not. It's only going to make us louder now. Because what? This is a new generation. This is a new generation. And how dare you traumatize these kids like this? How dare you do this to them? You did it to us. You did it to my mother's generation with Martin Luther King, Robert, John, Malcolm. And they're trying to shut your generation down too. And it's a shame. Don't let it happen. Stand up. I know you're scared, but stand up. Keep talking. Charlie will want you to keep talking. No matter what you believe in, keep talking. Because this is the United States of America. This is land of the free, home of the brave. Say what you have to say. Don't be afraid. Be brave, because we're not any punks. United States of America, we're not punks. And you're not going to scare us either. People are like, I feel something in the wind. Yeah. I'm sure you do. Because this will not be tolerated. How dare you try? I am. Oh, whew. So, what's the solution to this? What's the solution? It's not to get violent. I could tell you that right now because I'm going to put this shit on lock. So, don't do that. You already know how this country operates. Do not do that. But I will say that the fact that the U.S. military is in cities right now, thank God. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the days after this are going to look like. But it's time to say something. It's time to stand up. It's do not start violence. Do not incite violence. Do not wish the death upon anybody. I believe that Charlie didn't die in vain. He didn't. He had a mission here on this planet, and he carried it out as he was instructed and guided to do. And he was called to do that. And I'm sure his message to people that followed him were shattered or broken by his death. Find comfort in the fact that Charlie is with each and every one of you, that the bravery that he had to step forward and talk about the things that he believed in a country that's supposed to be free. He doesn't want you to shed a tear. He wants you to start talking. Freedom of speech will not be assassinated in this country. We will not be afraid to say what we believe in. I think that everybody has to learn how to respect everybody's thoughts and opinions, but violence is not the answer, as everybody says. It's not. You got to go higher. Violence is a very, 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 very low blow. Very low blow. It's almost like when you're in an argument with somebody about a particular subject, let's call it politics, and you beat them down with education, logic, and you gain traction, and people want to take you down because of it. We're not going to let Charlie die in vain. I'm going to tell you that right now. We will not let Charlie die in vain. Charlie, we feel you with us. We're going to stand up and we're going to fight. And not fight in the sense of violence, but fight in the sense of using our freedom of speech and not to be afraid that we're going to be taken out by someone that has another agenda for Americans and possibly for humanity. We're not gonna let them win. That's not who we are. It's not who we are. You do not allow them to start a civil war. Do not. Do not give them that power. I promise you. That's it for my first show. I really don't have anything else to say. But welcome to our first show. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. Rest in peace. Mm. Please, please pray for him and his family. Please pray for the United States of America. We're under attack. We're under attack. And I don't know where the attack is coming from. I don't know if the call is coming from in the house. I'm not sure. Is it overseas? Who knows? But somebody wants to stop the American people from having some sort of voice. And we're not going to let that happen. You want to know why? Because it's the United States of America, goddamn. Sorry to take the Lord's name in vain, but in this moment, thank you for joining us. And hopefully you guys will be back. They woke something up in me. I'll tell you that for sure. Woke something up in me. Ain't no way. Y'all ain't gonna win like that. Whoever y'all is. And I don't know who y'all is. It could be anyone. It could be anyone on this planet. But yeah, that's all I got to say for tonight. I hope you guys come back. My name is Ty, by the way. Hi. How are you? I should have introduced myself earlier, but I was just so upset. I was beyond upset. I still am. And I'm probably going to be talking about this for a few days. Okay, so be ready to be sick of me, but also hear me. And I hope that Charlie's death gives you the courage to speak your mind. All right. That's all I have to say. Everybody, have a good night. I'll see you again soon. Maybe tomorrow, because I have so much to say. Okay. Good night, everybody. Take care. Rest in peace, Charlie.